Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you're subscribed so you have a chance to win. Today we're going to do another Mckyle mystery box. It's actually time I could use a little more inventory. I of course haven't worked through all of my back stock, but I just want to look at something new. I just wanted to make a video and I had time to do it, so that's why we're doing it. I don't need to explain myself. So if you don't know, Mckyle mystery boxes, I have a friend, he lives in a different state. He has access to a lot of inventory that he can't process. He also resells, but he can't get through all of it. And he reached out to me a while back, said, stuff I'm probably going to donate anyways, because I just need to get rid of it or move along with it. Would you be interested in that stuff? I pay the shipping. That's my total cost. This box, I will put the total on the screen, but if I remember correctly, it was somewhere around $26. I got two boxes at the same time. Last Mckyle mystery box was the other one that came with this one. So I guess, yeah, let's just go ahead and start unboxing it. If you are in the premiere, in the chat, hanging out, hello, future Drew. Hello, other people hanging out. So let me go ahead and pull some stuff out and we'll see what I got. Okay, this is a pretty fun one for me. Unfortunately, some of the stuff, there's a little more breakage than we normally have. The box, as you can see, is just in shambles. There was actually a whole issue with this box where somehow my label ended up not on the box and UPS got a hold of my dad. I don't know how that happened. It was a whole ordeal. Out the gate, we lost a bobblehead here. That's a bummer. This cool, actually, this probably has got a decent value to it. It's a pipe holder. Lost that in the travels. And then this doesn't appear broke, but it looks like it's half of it. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be like that. But the bat's missing on this part. So, and I don't think that's in the box. That I don't mind, because the deal is we're trying to fit as much stuff in the box as possible, and any casualties on the way is kind of just it is what it is, and it's been very little. This is actually the most casualties we've had in a box ever. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and move that stuff out of the way. First thing up that was supposed to be with that pipe holder is this pipe, so I don't know, maybe the pipe by itself is still worth something. I'm not sure. I don't know much about pipe. I'd have to guess that there is some high-end pipes. You know, maybe if you get into, I don't know, maybe Bakelite? But then if you wouldn't want to smoke out of it. I don't know anything about it. So maybe, that's a big old maybe. The baseballs, as you can see, this was from the same place that I got all the hats. Bunch of Boston Red Sox ones. Like, this one's just a commemorative baseball. So if this was $9.99 free shipping, I would be excited. But I don't imagine it's much. I'm probably going to lot that together with maybe this baseball as well. Maybe I can lot 3 or 4 together. But some of these have live signatures. And Mckyle mentioned this before he sent this one. I knew these were in here. And basically, he was like, I don't have time to figure out whose signatures these are. And I don't know how to do that. Google Lens, maybe. Generic Boston Red... I'm assuming they're all Boston Red Sox players. Maybe generic Boston Red Sox signatures, and I can look through and kind of find it that way. Any tips on figuring out signatures? I would greatly appreciate that. This one very much intrigues me just because it's older and dirty looking. But again, no clue on that one. Let's see, here's another one. Nope, no clue. No clue. They can play baseball, but they can't sign their name. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. This is one of those, could be completely worthless. I lot them all together for $29.99. Or there could be one that is a Boston Red Sox great, and it's worth a little more. No clue. If any Boston Red Sox fans out there, you recognize any of these? And then these ones in the boxes, these are just official Major League Baseballs from Rawling. They're not signed or anything. These might be easier to sell than the other ones. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. This one, I'm very fond of because I love dealing with cards. You've probably noticed that lately. These are 2007 team set, Red Sox team set. I don't know if that means it's all Red Sox in there or whatever that does mean. If these aren't worth a ton of money, I'll probably bust them open. And I guess this would be a good time for anybody live in the premiere chat right now. Let's do everybody's favorite game show.
What's that worth?
And today on
What's that worth?
is a single, let's not do both of them together, single Topps Red Sox 2007 team set 14 card pack. What's that worth? Put your guesses closest without going over in the chat, and whoever is close, like I said, closest without going over, I will send you some tip of the Mitt Flips merch. If everyone goes over or no one shows up, then the entries in the regular video comments will be counted. You can play along if you want anyways, but if somebody's already won, I apologize to you. I will put the answer at the end of the video. Let's see, what else do we got here? This is a commemorative pack of playing cards. These are regular playing cards. I have like 5 of these sitting around. I don't think they're worth much at all. I should check on that since I have so many. Again, maybe I can lot them together. This kind of thing though, this is what excites me. This is official MLB like zipper hangers or something. I'm not sure if these are worth a ton of money, but this is the kind of stuff I love to list. Very small. If it's $9.99 free shipping, I'm excited. Doesn't take up any room. What's this one? Professionalism, respect. Town of Surfside, Florida. I don't know, it's like a police coin. Huh. Maybe I got myself a new ball marker. Maybe it's worth $9.99 free shipping. To be determined. Another thing in there, this is a Badger, it says airbrush, so I'm assuming this is like an airbrush pump. I will have to find a plug that fits that, that's pretty standard, and make sure it does its thing. But I have no idea what this would be worth. If I had to guess, it's over £1 though, so it better be $14.99 plus shipping. I mean, I might go as low as $9.99 plus shipping, but if it's less than that, won't list it. Let me go ahead and open these up because I have no clue what's in them. I can't imagine it's the actual cases that he thought was worth sending, but let's see what we got. Oh, and actually before that, there was one last thing up here. Koto Paxi. It's a water bottle from a brand that I had never heard of until Mckyle was sending me stuff. Guess it's a pretty good brand. I live in a very, very poor area, so like high-end clothing, it doesn't even exist here. You couldn't buy a high-end clothing item in my area ever. So it's definitely not going to show up at the Goodwill or the thrift store, maybe at a garage sale, but there's no place to buy it. Therefore, usually not any place to find it secondhand. All right, and it's exactly what I was hoping it was. This is my jam right here. We have tie bars and cufflinks. Let's see what brand this one is. That's why I left my glasses on, so I can see if I can figure stuff out. It doesn't have a brand on it, but it has a marking. Very small, very hard to see. I definitely can't zoom in enough for you to see it. Let me see. I think I have a magnifying glass. I mean, I know I have a magnifying glass. Where is it? Oh, it's right here, and it's so dirty that I won't be able to use it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do some... I found if I take a picture with my iPhone and zoom, that I can see stuff better than if I use a magnifying glass or a magnifying glass. You don't try to get real close with the picture. You get as close as you can get and still the picture be crisp. And then you use the zoom to get in closer. I found that works really well. That's probably actually a decent brand without knowing anything. These ones were unbranded. They still look pretty nice. So if I keyword them properly, I should still get, I mean, at least $9.99 free shipping, but probably closer to the $14.99, $19.99 area. But I know for sure this pays for and makes profits for this entire box. And that's always been the running thing. I could pull out 3 or 4 items, pays for the box. If I don't sell another thing out of the box, whatever, it is what it is. In here we got a vintage pin of Statue of Liberty, and I could tell it's vintage because it's just the construction of it. Some other stuff from Eagle. So Eagle brand. I don't remember what these things are called. They're not cufflinks, but they're like cuff buttons, something like that. I don't remember. And then this is its original box. the box is in terrible condition, but Swank, I just mentioned the other day, Swank is a great brand. So it is missing this one here that goes on this side. Maybe it's underneath. I'll have to, oh, no, it's not missing. It's attached. And then this one, this is, and I only know because it was in this right here. It's a wall clock key. So I don't know how much one of these goes for. I can't imagine it's worthless. And then we have, it looks like a religious pin of some kind and a angel pin. And this is probably plated silver. I'll try to find a marking on it, but I think it's silver plate, but it's like a serving spoon or not serving spoon, a serving knife, or maybe it's supposed to be a letter opener. I would probably assume more likely letter opener because it's pointy. I don't think it's for spreading your cheeses, but you know, you could use it for that if you want. All right, let me go ahead and move this stuff out of the way and then we'll finish up this box. All right, there was only 2 more things in there. They were just big. This is, of course, an Xbox. It looks like something sticky was spilt in the fan compartment area. The door isn't currently closing. It might be broken. Stuff like this, I have the capabilities to fix. I could 100% go through all the work, take it apart, fix an Xbox 360. I can literally fix any issue it has. I've done it enough times, enough of them. Any problem, I know how to fix it. I know what part I might need. I know how to fix it. It's the time factor. If I clean this up, sell it for parts, if I spend 5 minutes cleaning it up, sell it for parts to repair, I have to do it that way now. Because to take it apart, figure out what's wrong with it, fix the thing that's wrong with it, order the parts I need, all that kind of stuff, the money doesn't work out. It just doesn't make sense for me anymore. It kind of bums me out because I like doing it. I kind of like tinkering with them. I like taking this completely disheveled, probably disgusting inside Xbox 360 and getting it to fire up and make that just perfect hum. Not that like, oh wow, why is your Xbox so loud noise? I enjoy doing that and it gives me some sense of accomplishment, I guess, pride. But the dollars to hours, I can't do it anymore. I have to stop myself. It is why I have 2 PlayStation 2 fat consoles. Where's the rest of them? I don't even remember where I put it all because I just stopped doing it. I have an original Xbox sitting around here somewhere. I have, down here, I have a GameCube. That is worth repairing if it's broken. I've just been avoiding it because there's just so much time and I refuse to sell them even if they work. I refuse to sell them without taking them apart and making sure they're cleaned inside, making sure someone didn't dump a Coke can or, you know, juice or whatever down the fan and they're going to use it for 3 days and then it breaks. I just refuse to do that. So it gets pushed aside because it's very time consuming. But I don't know what a for parts or repair Xbox goes for anymore, but it's not nothing. I think it's probably enough that it would still pay for the box if I just sell it as is. And I have so many extra cords and connectors and all that stuff because I just save them up. If I find them at a garage sale, I'm like, oh, well, how much for these cords? They're like, there's no Xbox. Usually they're like, just have them. I take them, I file them away, so then when I do sell one, I have all the bits and pieces. That's not for everybody. That's just me. But like I said, even for parts repair, this might pay for the whole box. It's been a while since I sold one. And then the other thing is this Buy, B-A-I-A, Buy Reviewer. It's a movie editor, so I don't really want to take it out because there is a reel in there. But you put your 8mm reels, and then it has a viewer, so it zooms in. I'm assuming it's just some type of lighted magnifier and gives you a little view of each cell so you can edit it as you go. How much money is that worth? My guess is not a lot. If I had to put a guess on it, I would say about $20 plus shipping. And that might be high because it's not that it's not neat or useful. My guess is the demand for something like that is very, very niche, very, very limited. So to those of you hanging out in the premiere, let's get to the results of
What's that worth?
So for Topps Red Sox 2007 team set, there were 2 solds. There's 24 listed. So therefore that means you have to be the cheapest or one of the cheapest. I run sales constantly, so I do round up. So $9.99 free shipping is what I will list that for in my store. I still might open it just for fun because, you know, the little bit of profits that will be, the fun I might get out of opening it, maybe more. I also will do my own research to see if there is a chase card that might be in one of these. I doubt it because they probably made so many. I mean, this is past the junk wax area in 2007, but they made so many of this kind of thing still. These are meant to be cheap. They're meant to be for everyone. They're meant to be on the shelf at a Walmart in the clearance aisle before they stop making them. It's doubtful there's anything super expensive there. I also might just lot the two of them together and do, you know, like a $18.99 free shipping, somewhere in that range. But for the purposes of
What's that worth?
$9.99 free shipping. Thank you everyone who hung out in the chat. I appreciate it. It is a ton of fun for me. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let go. I'm good at this.